Just seeing if anybody else comes in here, because we are live. There. That summit looks pretty good, huh? George, how are you doing? Doing pretty. Got a box today. Unboxing video tomorrow. So, James, how are you, my friend? Man, I wish I can get this light more adjusted better. I can get it to stay right there, but it doesn't want to stay right there. Maybe that's that good, guys. Can you see me or not? You're doing great. That's good. That is good. Can you hear me okay? Because I just hit this cord. Ooh, that sounds good. George, sounds good. Did you guys get notified, by the way, that I was live, or? What do you mean medicated? They're not sick. They're just stressed out. I wouldn't give them medication at all. They, if they're just doing flash runs, it's just usually stress. I would separate them, feed them regular beef heart, but keep them separated. I would separate them into smaller groups, maybe, because the pecking order really affects the discus mentally. Okay. Can I ask what kind of medication you gave them? Slash Master, what are you doing? How are you today, buddy? Metroply. Okay. Yeah. See, if you were to talk to people like Discus Hans and all them kind of people, they wouldn't give medication. They try never to give medication. They do their best to just isolate the situation and give them good food and stuff, and then make sure the water's extra clean. They usually do pretty good that way. Tanisha, how are you? I do have an unboxing video tomorrow, guys. I don't know where everyone's at. That's what I was saying. I don't know if anybody got notified or not. Did you get notified, Tanisha? Yeah, I do not know where everybody's at. Some ball pythons. What is your video about, Jeff? It'll be cool to see one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Oh, what was the movie, Tanisha, if you don't mind me asking? Yes, I can. The chicken nugget challenge, huh? That'll be interesting, Jeff, to see. Uh, what friend is this? Mary Poppins Returns. I think Becky saw that one and she liked it. Oh, is it the one I'm thinking of, Jeff? Your friend there, your cousin's girlfriend there? As if you cook the chicken nuggets. Yeah, I suppose that'll work. Ooh, she'll probably double it, huh, Jeff? Mhm. Couldn't tell you. Your mom's husband. Could not tell you. So, Tanisha, do you um did you like the movie? Why? Why? Hmm. I know. I answered the question. This channel's not about polar bears or killer whales or nothing, stuff that we don't really know much about. So, I don't know. So, your mom's husband, do you have any um do you have any kind of reptiles or anything? Ah, yes. Everything is doing good. I'm doing good. And hashtag Team Graham is doing good. Everybody's doing really good. Okay. Well, this is pretty much a reptile channel. So I was just asking. Yeah, I knew the duck eggs had to be like chicken eggs where you had to rotate them every so often, every so many hours. Good question, Rob. Tell Stevie I said hi. Stevie. Stevie's the man. I'm gonna find a few people that. Oh, okay. But cool. Um, what was I going to say? Your mom's husband there. How did you find the channel? Just going through the streams because nobody. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Well, we have a zero tolerance for trolling. I have a guy on here who can trace your IP address back to wherever does anything. And almost everybody in here is a moderator. And the last person who did it, I got their address and I made sure everybody found out. Why? Oh, no, no. No, I didn't say you were trolling. I was just laying down, letting people know the rules. I never said you were trolling. I apologize. I never said that. I tell everybody who's new on here the same thing. But no, I do not know the answer to your questions. I do apologize for that. Yeah, Rob, I have to agree. I need to go to an expo and just walk around and look, take baby steps. Everything's, pretty much locked up, and you could probably get over your fear. I got my son over a few fears, and just taking little baby steps, and it works. Not even that it's a fear; it's just, you know, that is true, Rob. That is true. But Rob, you said in that video that you were going back um, to clean that cage, and then they were locked up. So just your luck, right? The reason they get dirty like that, well, I'm sure you know. I don't even have to tell you. It was only a little. Yeah, see, that's I hope you can get over it. You could take little baby steps, I guess. That's like one step maybe, and then still locked, huh? That's a good lock then. I separated everything out today, feed everything. I do put stuff together still, and then I just wait. We have everything: geckos, ball pythons. Uh, some people have. I know I have some king snakes. Other people have some milk snakes and corn snakes and stuff like that. So we have a wide swath of reptiles. If you need help with anything, and tarantulas. Some of us have tarantulas. I have a tarantula collection also. So, Dylan, how are you doing? I've never gotten nervous around snake. Hognose, yes. Hognose, things like that, yes. I never got nervous around snakes even when I was a kid. Dylan has Burmese and retics and okay, Dylan. Well, thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Tell everybody at your crew that DEA says have a great night. You guys hear my dog snoring over here? Oh, Jeff. That's not the right. That's bad, Jeff. That's bad. Yep, we got it. We got everything covered in this group. You got to watch my video tomorrow, Dylan. I got an unboxing video tomorrow. I can't wait till my other stuff gets here. I got stuff coming from Arizona because I'm getting that butter. What is it? A butter pastel orange dream. And I can't wait till I get that. Don't work them too hard, Dylan. Don't work them too hard. Ooh, then you gotta sleep all day tomorrow, huh? Get your energy back. Yes, it's the first orange dream in the collection. I have to get more. Definitely need more orange dreams in here. The one I'm talking about is a female, so I need a male to pump into a bunch of stuff. I doubt it would kill at any moment. I have I've been around berms and retics. They're huge, huge animals. Orange Dream 100% head clown. That's sweet. Which is doing good, I hope, right? She's doing good, Dylan? Jamie's life, how are you? What is new, my friend? What is new? Yeah, I need to get an orange dream mail. I would love to produce some super orange dream stuff and stuff like that. I'm not even sure what. Probably like a pied Burmese python or something would be the most expensive. That's a good sign, Dylan. That's always a good sign. Hey, Balls by Paradise, how are you doing? Well, Balls by Paradise, thank you for stopping in. You know, I got a video coming out tomorrow you can watch. Ooh, sweet. Did you do a video? I think you did, didn't you? I'm not sure though. I'll have to check because I watched a few unboxings. I think I watched your unboxing from Olympus today, I believe. I seen the video. If you did a video, if that was you. Yes, and I did see that. That was beautiful. I thought I seen it on Olympus unboxing. Yes. Very, very good. Dylan, are you breeding your spotted pythons this year? Ah, Balls by Paradise did one, Jamie. I have one going up tomorrow too. Yeah, most of the jumbo rats are rabbits, and it's usually once a week. Yeah, well, I'm going by breeding seasons, so. I figure if you feed a smaller item every week is what I go by. Yeah, I did an unboxing video the other day too. And then I have this one today. And then my video before that, my last 3 videos other than the live stream have been unboxing videos. There was 2 unboxing videos, and now the one that's going up tomorrow will be the 3rd one. Anything with a mouth can bite. So can't I don't know. You know, it'd be hard. Well, you know what, Dylan? We'll have to talk, man. Yeah, KY's got a good channel too there, Jamie. He's got a lot of and so does Dylan. Dylan DS Balls right up above you there. DS Balls and Exotics. He's got another great channel you'd probably want to hit up. Yeah, the only reason they don't have teeth. That's the only reason they wouldn't bite you, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking that too, but then the quail egg thing kind of, if you don't have a good source, could be trouble. I did not know that. Wow. I'll have to go check that out now. Chameleons are very cool. They can be a little delicate, but they're cool. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, yeah. They are kind of cool though, huh, Dylan? I mean, Rob. Are you leaving us, Dylan? If so, have a good night, my friend. Miguel got the S. Oh, did you see? Did you? Yeah, did you watch his video today? He got that elephant trunk snake. Man, that was cool. So Sarah Tyndall, how is Mikey? How is Edward? And how is Edward's grandfather doing? And how is the fencing going? Balls by Paradise, thank you, and see peace out, and thank you for stopping in. That's all right. There'll be more. There will be more, Jamie. Yeah, I believe it was the one that was brought. I believe it was a Galapagos tortoise, and I think it was brought to Australia by Darwin, I believe. And I think it lived, or it went went to Australia or to England or something. I can't remember. Lived like 100 and something years. They live really long. Green anacondas are cool. Oh, I will have to call him on the phone and say thank you for that. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Thank you for telling me. And you just said you're getting ready to get off, so thank you for stopping in, and peace out. Okay, Jamie, ball pythons are very good, very laid back. Make sure it's a good eater, make sure it's eating well, and everything like that. You don't want to get one that's a finicky eater because it could lead into trouble later on. Corn snakes, excellent. I would hatchlings can be a little delicate when it comes to corn snakes, but if you get a little bit bigger one, they're usually very good, mellow, laid back. Usually don't ever try to bite you once they're a little bit bigger. The only time they try to bite you is when they're real tiny. But corn snakes can be a very rewarding snake also. So, yes. Yeah. But as they get bigger, that squirminess goes away. Samboas are very cool. Only problem with Samboas is their teeth are serrated and they're shaped. They're got a good hook on them, and their bite hurts a little worse if they were to bite you. Not saying they would, but if they do, and that's because when a sand boa gets you, it's always on the fingertips. Corn snakes, milk snakes, king snakes, very skirmish when they're little. But when they get bigger, they mellow out. Except for mine, my girl down here, my boy down here, I got this one boy down here. He's a California king snake. He will latch onto your finger every time the tub opens. He's just, as soon as it opens, wham, he's got your finger. Your mom's husband, thank you for stopping in. It was great to have you here, and stop back again. Yeah, that snake is wise, 22 years old. Yes, sand boas have a very evil bite. I know they and it's because their teeth are serrated. It's really weird. I don't know how many snakes actually have serrated teeth, but I do know that their teeth are serrated, and and when they bite on, it hurts. If you were to get a milk snake, and which type would you get? I would definitely get a Honduran milk snake. Very, they're very good. Or a Sinaloan, not a Nelson's, but a Sinaloan. Sinaloan have the most beautiful deep red ever. And get a pair of them and breed them because not very many people are breeding Sinaloans. That corn snake morphs is so many. Yeah, I know Mikey has a nice collection of Sambos. They're beautiful animals. Oh, yeah. Thank you for stopping in, Dylan. Thank you for stopping in. You have a great night and be safe, my friend. Yeah, so are you thinking about getting anything, Jamie, other than a ball python, or is your friend thinking about just getting something? Do your best, yeah. Any good places to get milk snakes? Yes, there's a few good groups. This is no joke on Facebook. I don't know how well you navigate Facebook, but they have some awesome milk snake groups on there. Um, I can get you a few good names and have them sent over to you on Facebook that have excellent choices in they're big time Honduran milk snake breeders. Yes, people I would buy from in a second. Plus, I don't know if anybody ever thought of Florida king snakes. They're just as they're more when they get bigger, they're mellower, heavier bodied, not as long but heavier bodied than like Honduran milk snake. All right, James, I will get that to you. Some snake racks aren't as expensive as you think they are. They have some pretty good deals on like Tall Grass Reptiles has good deals on them, and so does Reptile Basics has some good deals on them, and so does ARS, and so does Vision. What are calm? The Florida king snakes? Yes, if that's what you're talking about. At least I think they're calm. And BC Pythons. Bill from BC Pythons, who's on YouTube. If you look up BC Pythons, he makes racks, and he has good deals on them. He may be the individual you want to go to because you'd probably get a better deal through him than any of the other places. Yeah, they're pretty pricey. I didn't, when I said ARS, I didn't mean ARS. I meant vision is what was popping in my head. Then I just said vision. My number one ball python? I'm going to say just my plain ordinary pied. I love that thing because pieds are my favorite. Yeah, Florida king snakes, Sarah, are laid back, very calm, cool, very nice animals. I also have a banana. I have a banana that's possible het for pied. So if I get a pied female, I'll breed them and see what happens. Worst case scenario, got some bananas that are 100% het pied, huh? So yeah, it'll be nice. I suppose you wouldn't be able to keep well, you said you can't keep corn snakes there, so that would be a no-no. I don't know. What about you can keep milk snakes, but what about like the Florida king snakes? Are you able to keep those, or California king snakes? I love California king snakes. I remember when they came up, when they first had the first albino California king snakes, and they were going for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for just one. And the guy around the corner from me went out and bought a bunch. And this is when I was younger, and this was about 30 years ago, I guess. And it's kind of interesting to work with the individual to try to figure out, he was trying to figure out how to breed them. And this is when I was first in the hobby, about 30, 35 years ago. So it was a learning experience. And yeah, we figured it out. It was pretty cool. Yeah, Georgia seems to have some weird snakes. I would have to move from Georgia. Oh, but you can't keep any corn snakes, though, right? Florida king snakes, there's so many varieties of Florida king snakes. There's a whole Scott McFarlane, good friend of mine. He's a big time breeder in Florida. He breeds Florida king snakes, and the colors and the mutations, like the pattern mutations and the colors and stuff that they have with the Florida king snakes, are unbelievable. If you would like, I can get him on the podcast. You guys can talk to him and call in and talk to him about some Florida king snakes and stuff like that. And I could definitely get him on there. I got a few people lined up to come on, and they're going to be pretty cool. Yeah, well, that sucks that they can't have corn snakes. I know it kind of does, because you would think that they would be able to, but obviously Georgia's got some strange laws about stuff they got. Sure, Rob, anytime you want. You want to come on tomorrow? We'll do one tomorrow if you have time. What would you like to talk about on there? I want to get Edward Tyndall on there when he's got some free time. I know he's got a lot going on right now, so it's tough to get him on there. But when I can, I'm going to get him on talking about some paranormal stuff. Hey, J Dog, what is up, my friend? How are you doing, sir? Not going to keep money living in an apartment, huh? I wouldn't either. Well, congratulations, J Dog. Sweet. We'll talk on Facebook, set up a time and a day, and we'll do it, okay, Rob? That'll be fun. Look, J Dog is in blue. That's still a pretty good variety there, though, Sarah. You guys can't have like cobras, kaboom, vipers, or nothing like that. I don't know. I made you moderator, J Dog. No, I've never done a Facebook Live video stream before. But I'm going to start doing more on Instagram. You know, maybe some egg cutting videos on Instagram this year. So we'll have to see how that goes. I could do a live egg cutting video right here, but anything but a lapids, huh? That's kind of strange. Because I would think like some of these pit vipers could probably mess your day up a little faster than. Oh, hold on a minute. This is my son. Hello. Nope, she's still out there. But because I would think a pit viper, there's a few pit vipers out there that could make your day bad super fast compared to some lapids. That's just my opinion, though. But I guess, it goes by your reaction to it. Ooh, that would be fun. That would have been fun to see, J Dog. Oh, okay. Anytime, Sarah. Any day would be good to have him on. So you let me know what day he's free, and I would be more than happy to put him on. Yeah, the coral snake is, yeah, which could give you a very bad day very quickly. I'll tell you a story. This is a true one. There was a guy here, not too far from here, got bit by a prairie rattlesnake. Okay. Now, prairie rattlesnakes, the anti-venom is very readily available here. But it was a guy and he got bit, and he got bit in the leg, and he was in critical condition within minutes. They barely saved his life, and he was close to a hospital. So it, you would think that, that just shows you how it all depends on how your body reacts to stuff. You know. Okay, I will definitely check that out. J Dog, I will definitely check that out. So, and they say that they're kind of prairie rattlesnakes, the venom is not as bad, but I don't know. Prairie rattlesnake bites a cow. A lot of times the cow dies. So I'm thinking, I don't understand how they rate their venom. Yeah, people react so differently to the snake venom. Yeah, I agree, J Dog. I agree. But like I said, these farmers their cows get bit in the face, and a lot of times the cow dies. Who? I know. Um, this is just for instance, the Sydney funnel web spider bites a human, bites a monkey, anything like that, like a primate, serious condition, can die, everything really quick. But there's also a funnel web spider in Australia. Now, let me finish what I was saying before I get to the next part. You're in real serious condition, you get bit by Sydney funnel web. You can get serious trouble, all kinds of stuff. Primates. But that Sydney funnel web bites your dog or your cat or something. Cat and dog are usually okay to just get a little, no big deal. But there's another funnel web spider that if it bites you, you're fine. Gets sore or whatever. But if it bites a dog, the dog will die right away. So it's just weird how these toxicities work with certain animals and things like that. Juan, how are you doing? That's made for and they also have the Gila monster venom is used to help diabetes. There's a few of these rattlesnakes that they use for heart disease. So yeah, it's pretty interesting what they're using all these venoms for. Why? What happened in Detroit, if you don't mind me asking? Did I miss something on the news or something? Yes. Canebrake venom also is very potent to people. To most people, anyway. Oh, it just came through now? Yeah, that's kind of what happens around here, I guess. It goes out late. Yeah, Jeff, that's awesome, Jeff. That is awesome. Yes, I heard that too, James. They use it for breast cancer research. They use it for blood clot dissolval. I mean, dissolving blood clots. Um, there is so much that they take out. I think some of the sea snakes, they started extracting venom from them and using components of it for brain damage to help people with brain damage and stuff. Yeah, they use it for different kinds of um, diabetic medicine also. You guys ever see that guy who injects venom into himself? He did a thing on Vine, was it? Or Vice? He just did an episode on Vice. I seen him years ago do an episode, but now he did an episode on Vice also. And he's looking younger and younger all the time. It's weird. They actually, I think Harvard is doing a study on him. I think I think that there's going to be some major trouble coming your way in Detroit, in Michigan, due to that. Do you want to bet me on that one? Yes, I've heard that too, J Dog, about that. Yeah, well, and I would be worried now that they're going to come in and say, you can't have this, you can't have that, you can't, because now they're going to see python and then they're going to think ball pythons and spotted pythons and things like that. They're going to ban all pythons. That's how that goes. Yeah, won. Saw that. I won. J Dog, I saw that. It was very, it was a very good video. The video is right there, Sarah. It's a link up here. This guy had this huge, very large reticulated python, I guess escaped from its cage, was on the guy's roof. They had to call out police department so the guy can get it down and to put it away. And he says he doesn't need any special permits or nothing to have it because there's no laws against it. But they will be passing laws now for sure. Stuff like that you do not want on the news. What's the law there in Detroit? Yes, J Dog, that's what we're trying to avoid at all costs. But then you get idiots like that guy up there that's in that video. All exotic pets are not allowed. So that guy's going to get in a little bit of trouble then. So I think he's going to run. I think it's going to bring more than just that. I think there's going to be trouble coming from that one for sure. Once it gets on the news, people see stupid things. Somebody's going to see that snake and say, "You see how big that is? That could be trouble. That's going to hurt somebody." Well, keep us posted on if anything comes of this. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want it. And Juan, another thing, people like that guy there, he doesn't look like he takes very many precautions with it. Oh, if you lived in Texas, okay. It's a shame that there's so many irresponsible people in the world. Oh, did he? Well, now they need to ban him from the shows, like you said. Yep. All it takes is one bad apple to ruin it for a bunch. I have to agree, Sarah. Edward knows what a retic can do. Okay. J Dog, that sounds cool. What happened there last year? See, when it starts happening every year, that's when you really know they're going to try to stop it from happening. Yeah. Oh, they're not trying to do it yet. But if you go up a little bit, KY, you can go up in the comments a little bit. You'll see Juan. There it is. Is this the video from a little bit ago, Juan? I can put it there for you, Juan. I think. I mean, let me see here. Here you go, Rob. If it didn't show up, Yeah, yeah. See, and you guys are smart that way. You know what he's like, so you won't give him to nobody. You'll take him just because of that reason, and you're going to keep him safe, and you keep the people safe. So yeah, that's smart thinking, Sarah. A lot of people wouldn't think of that. A lot of people would be like, I want to get rid of him because of that, but no. Yeah, it's got a little bit of an attitude. You know, I don't know. He probably had it outside and was walking around with it. Or probably, you know, big snake like that. I don't know. Sunshine on your shoulder. Tyndall's a puppy dog, huh? Yeah, that would be the thing. You'd be like, how is that possible? I can't find him. I don't know of anybody who hasn't had a snake get out on them, though, that has snakes, because it does happen. Usually find them pretty quick and easy, but for a big one like that, I think you would notice it immediately the minute it was. Couldn't hide in too many places either with its size. Well, guys, it's been an hour. I usually cut these off at about right around an hour's length, so we will. Unless somebody has a topic they want to talk about real quick, because I'll hang around and then we'll talk for a little bit if somebody wants to. You know, that can happen. I had a California king snake get out on me once, and we noticed it the day my daughter went to camp. So my wife had to go to the camp to see if it had gotten in her suitcase because her suitcase was sitting there, and we just had to make sure. But no, we never did find that one. So it can happen. Scars in a lot of Edward Tyndall's videos. Her husband's Edward Tyndall. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. So I want to thank Sarah Tyndall, J-Dog, Rob, yeah, it would be cool to find him again, though, wouldn't it? Because you never know. He might not even, could be in the house somewhere yet. So, so Slash, J-Dog, Rob, Sarah, Juan, James, anyone else who happens to be in here that I do not see at the moment. I want to thank everybody for coming in here. James and everybody, thank you. Peace out, people.